Well, good morning, you guys. We are in Page, Arizona at Walmart. We parked here overnight, and for once in many days, it wasn't really cold overnight. I think it only got down to 55, so that was nice. Didn't have to feel all chilly when we got up in the morning. We are trying to find a balance with van life, so we've slowed it down a little bit after going to the Grand Canyon. And today we're going back to the library again, and then we're going to do some sightseeing right around here before getting on the road again. So stick around with us for some fun and adventure today.
All right, well, time to head into Walmart, restock on some supplies, and go big potty.
Alright, stocked up on some necessities. You always need potato chips and cookies.
The essentials, vitamins.
Trying to put the eggs away in their special little spot. Hi, school bus. What, kitty? Huh? What?
All of a sudden you like me?
Instead of your best friend now? Huh? Was that good? Well, you guys, we closed out another library today. We were there, it's a Saturday, it was open 10 to 2. We were there the whole time. We closed out the library last night too. It just happens to be our busy season, so we have to spend a lot of time at the library doing work and also getting videos ready. I'm just trying to now finish up a thumbnail for one of our next videos. It's been another long day. Thankfully we have enough time in the day that hopefully we can do a few little fun things in this Page, Arizona area. Steve did some research online, found some things. We've actually altered our plans a little bit. We had different plans, but when you're doing van life, you have to kind of go with the flow. So we're doing something a little different. And then heading to Utah tomorrow. Actually, tonight we're heading to Utah.
So Audra was hoping to finish up some last minute thing in the van, but realized that the library's Wi-Fi doesn't quite reach. So
It did a tiny bit.
we're sitting on a park bench right outside the library.
Technically a library bench.
True.
Alright, well, we just pulled in to check out Glen Canyon. This is the Glen Canyon Dam overlook. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a stressful day. Steve's been putting up with me. I've been a little grumpy for various reasons. Sometimes it is really hard to find balance when you're doing van life. I guess that's the case always with life, but I think there's an extra pressure that we feel, or at least I feel, that we have to see a whole bunch everywhere we are. So I think it's stressful for me when we go to a library 2 days in a row and that feels like all we're doing. And then we have deadlines and stuff with work and with our videos, trying to get our videos done. So I'm going to readjust my attitude for a little bit and enjoy some downtime now. And Steve doesn't know I'm saying this, but thank you, Steve, for putting up with me. So we're going to check some things out now. All right, so let's do this. So I didn't really know anything about this place other than it was an overlook. I didn't know there was a little hike. It's not very big, but it's kind of different, the material we're walking on. It's a little bit slippery. The sand on these rocks definitely make it a little slippery. Wow, that is really cool. Check out these cliffs.
So this will help give you some perspective. Right there on the edge is a boat with some fishermen. Gives you an idea how high we are. We're at the Glen Canyon Dam. There's a Carl Hayden Visitor Center we're going to go check out now.
Can you imagine building that thing? Well, those two stops were pretty neat, don't you think?
That dam was pretty impressive. From how they managed water to how they built the dam and all the electricity it produces. My question is, I wonder how many fish go for a ride of their lives.
When they open the dam? Yeah, that is pretty incredible. I can't even imagine the process for building that. And this whole area in general, the Page area, there's a lot around here. We chose some simpler things to do today, and I think that was just fine. Perfect for the evening after all the work at the library today. And now we have found a place for sunset, and the view here is stunning. Right along Lake Powell. Great view. So I think we're just going to sit here and enjoy it for a while. Wow, the colors here are beautiful right now. The sun's going down, so everything's all soft colored and warm. What a great view. Look at these colors. So pretty.
So we've been having some trouble with bags falling out of the top part of the closet here. So in an effort to remedy that, I purchased some bungee cords from Walmart and just going to string them across the top. Hopefully that will present enough barrier to keep things from falling out. Alright, so I think I'm going to start with 3 across. We'll see how this does when we pack it full of our stuff. We primarily have towels and our overnight bags that go up in here. And my bag is the culprit. It's the problem. It usually will slip out and crash on us. So I'm hoping that these little bungee cords will help alleviate that problem, like so. All right, now it's time to relax and have some dinner.
Which is nice because it feels like it's been a long day.
So we're pulling out of this overlook that we were spending the evening at, and pretty cool. We just happened to stumble across a coyote. Pretty small coyote in my opinion, but still pretty cool.
Well, good morning, you guys.
Morning.
This is where we parked last night. It's a pretty cool spot. And there's even a neat little cave-looking thing up here. We're going to go check it out. So it looks like we actually parked at a trailhead last night, not realizing that. And there's this cool thing here. So how do you get down to it?
How do you get down there exactly?
Well, we got to figure it out. They just did it with a kid.
There's a step here.
Oh.
I feel like we're about to start a Goonies adventure.
Let's go check this out. This is so wild. And it looks like there's light at the end of the tunnel that we can go through the whole thing.
Boogie, boogie, boogie. Boogie, 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 boogie. So I'm pretty sure that this is called the Belly of the Dragon Trail. And I think that's appropriately named. Aw, look. Keeve and Maudra.
This was so fun. Isn't that crazy? Like, we had no idea.
Yeah, we've definitely had some unique overnight spots, but this one is near the top of the list.
Well, that was sure fun, wasn't it?
Yep, it's quintessential van life.
That's so awesome when you run across things like that just unexpectedly. How fun. And now we're on our way to Bryce Canyon National Park. Very exciting. You want to?
3/4 of a mile.
Wow. All right, you guys. Well, we're here, Bryce Canyon National Park. We're gonna do our first hike. Very excited because this looks like a really cool place. Ready to do this?
Let's go.
Here it is.
Wow. That's cool.
Isn't it?
Wow. That's really cool.
Doesn't that seem like something out of like a fairy tale or storybook?
Yeah.
Oh, we're starting our first hike here. We're on the Navajo Loop, and I'm hoping it'll connect. I believe it connects with the Queen's Garden. I think total it'll be about 3 miles.
So I'm guessing the reason for these extra bricks here is because these walls get washed out quite frequently, so they need to rebuild everything from time to time. And case in point, you can see how this wall has fallen apart. Pretty wild to see the trees down here. Two bridges. Cool, huh?
You gotta go all the way. This whole thing is cool. Alright, so we got to the bottom of the Navajo Trail. It continues, but we're not going to follow that one. Now that we're at the bottom, we're going to head over to the Queen's Garden Trail and make our way back up.
It's a little known secret, but this is where they fake the Mars landing.
Right there behind us. Time to do a little adventuring. formations are just so cool. It really feels otherworldly. I feel like I've said that so many times already. All the different places we visit, but it really does. Some of these parks just seem like we're in another world.
If you squint just a little bit, that formation right there looks like a castle piece in chess.
Well, I think we're almost back to the top. That was a pretty nice hike. Well, that was a false alarm earlier. Now we're to the top. Well, we found a dispersed camping spot not far from the park. We're hanging out, making some dinner. Steve's listening to the Eagles play. And it's nice to just be still for a little bit. And the cat is very excited about the game.
Go Eagles!
He's wearing it proudly, listening to his Eagles play. So we're having these burgers. They're actually frozen patties that we bought a while back, and we keep them in our little tiny freezer. They fit, we crammed them all in there, and they're nice to have once in a while. And now for something healthy, the broccoli slaw that we have left, with some of our yum yum sauce. You want some dinner? Huh? You had your walk and now you want some dinner? Okay, okay. Morning, you guys. We got ourselves up while it was still dark this morning and left our overnight camp spot to come check out the sunrise, which was beautiful. We parked at the sunrise point, and there's a general store here, and we have discovered that there's a couple nice things about Bryce Canyon National Park. Number one, their bathrooms are heated, which is nice when it's cold out. This morning it was in the 30s when we got here. And you can also take showers. For $3, you can get a token that'll give you an 8-minute warm shower, and the showers actually look pretty nice, so we're going to do that. We also found out that they have laundry here, and the prices are actually pretty reasonable compared to what we paid last time in Albuquerque. I think it's $2.50 for a load of wash, and I think about the same for drying. So we're going to do that. We're going to start the laundry now. We're sorting through all of our stuff. We have a lot of gross socks from hiking, especially me. Steve washes his a lot when he takes showers at Planet Fitness. He washes other stuff. I should probably start doing that. So we're going to throw that in, make some breakfast, get showers, and then we're going to explore the park a little bit more this morning. So Steve went to dump the gray water and also to restock our drinking water here. Mission accomplished, right?
Oh yeah. This is a nice spot. Getting a lot of things taken care of.
Alright, well, it's shower time. I have 8 minutes. Can I do it? So that was really nice to get a shower. It's nice that the bathrooms were warm and that there was an electrical outlet that I could blow dry my hair. It's been over 4 days since we've had showers. It was back in Flagstaff at Planet Fitness before the Grand Canyon, so that was pretty nice. The showers are timed, they're 8 minutes, and I was afraid I wouldn't be able to shave my legs in that time. So I actually took our little bucket here, bowl, and I caught water while I was showering, and I got water in here, and when the shower ran out, I actually used this to rinse my legs and this to rinse my razor. So that worked pretty well. And now I'm all clean. And my hair's all clean. I'm getting all kinds of things done this morning. Chores and cooking. All right. You got a load of clean clothes now?
Yep. Sock Monster got our socks, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Oh, we'll have to figure that out.
So while I was busy putting the laundry in, looks like Audra's cooking enough oatmeal for an army.
Steve said to do this much. We're going to have a lot of oatmeal for a couple days, few days. But it's good for you. Got some apples in here and raisins and chia seeds. Some of you have probably seen this before. We use this drying rack for more workspace. Nice little van life hack. When space is limited, you do what you need to do.
So according to the internets, it says that it's currently 45 degrees outside, and inside the van it's a decent 60 degrees with no heat source. So not bad.
And it'd probably be even warmer, but we've been opening and closing the slider to do the laundry and gray water emptying and all that. So it'd probably be, I would guess, like mid-60s if it weren't for that.
So I think we've been pretty impressed by how well the van does holding heat, keeping us warm. We thought for sure that our limit would have been mid-40s outside, but we've had a few nights now where it's dipped down into the mid to high 30s. And
No, high 20s.
oh, really?
Yeah, it got down to 28.
So we've been doing pretty well considering. I mean, our feet get a little cold, but
Not while in bed, but when we're out and about
Yeah.
in the living area.
paste. It does the body good.
Look, we're changing things up. I'm in Steve's seat. This tastes like paste.
I'm Audra. I'm so pretty. And I made paste for show and tell. I eat paste.
So it felt good to get a lot of stuff done this morning, a bunch of chores, get cleaned up. Ladies, if you have hair like mine, I forgot to mention that not only with all this dry air do we get bloody noses, but my hair has been staticky, like crazy. Like hair coming out all around when I brush it or change or anything. So I actually had to pick up this at the store. It's a leave-in conditioner. I looked at a whole bunch of things trying to figure out what to get. I had no idea, but I thought I'd try this, and it actually works. You put it in after you wash your hair, and then before I blow dried it, I put it in. Big difference. There's your tip for the day. Now, we're going to go check out the drive from the main part of the park. I think it's 18 miles, and there's a bunch of overlooks, and we're going to see more of Bryce Canyon. I feel like we're in a giant magical chess game. All these little things look like chess pieces, I think. I can just imagine them all coming to life. So there's a regular overlook here, but then there's that one up there at the top. So that's where I'm heading, to the very top, trying to get some better pictures and video. Steve's down at the bottom in the van. Check this out. Hello, buddy. That was very cool. All these views are incredible. Even this one here. Check that out. It's so crazy everywhere you walk. A new view. This place is really cool.
Well, that was pretty cool. We had a couple come up and say that they recognize us from our YouTube videos. So that was cool. I guess you just never know who you're going to run into out here on the road. Thanks for watching. So we're just chilling here at Bryce's Point, and Audra's been busy at work making some guacamole. Yummy, yummy.
And I'm chopping up some peanuts to use on the rest of our broccoli slaw salad stuff. I think that'll be yummy.
Who said you can't eat healthy in van life?
Just partially healthy, with a few indulgences here and there.
Let's see what I got.
That was pretty cool. Nice natural bridge. Now on for the rest of the road. I think we have 6 miles left. Alright, we made it to the end of the road, mile 18. Almost back to the visitor center, and we saw some more wildlife on the way out. A few deer, that's fun. I was hoping to see some pronghorn. I think they're technically antelope, but we haven't seen any of them. We've also heard a rumor that there's a lot of prairie dogs in the area. What did we see the other day? Elk. Oh yeah, I guess we've seen elk and deer and a bunch of birds. But the very sad news is that my good camera has died. So all the pictures I got yesterday here at Bryce Canyon did not turn out, and today couldn't really get any pictures either. So couldn't get good pictures of birds to share with you or other wildlife. But at least we got those. Oh, there's another deer over there too. A couple deer over there.
You want to know what the plural deer is?
I know what it is.
Deerses.
Good old deerses. What else can we see? Keep our eyes open. We'll let you know if we see anything. We just pulled back into the visitor center. We need to do some work. So they have Wi-Fi, so we're gonna hang out a little bit here, get our computers out, and take advantage of the free Wi-Fi. Looking for a parking spot for the night. We're out in this dirt road area that's pretty bumpy. So, after being on the road for what, an hour and a half?
Yep.
And then driving up in here, we've decided to look for a different spot that we had in our plans, our notes.
Yeah, this one, I don't know, you just gotta trust your instincts, and my spidey senses are saying that this is probably not for us.
When we were coming up, we were bouncing all over the place. I think that's the most we've ever bounced around before. Some of our stuff fell down. Yeah, so it is pretty rough up here. And it looks like there's a lot of ATVs and stuff. So a lot of off-roading, and that might mean it'd be really loud at night. Here's our bump meter. The good old pine cone. And here's some big old ruts. I don't know if you can really tell. I'm trying to find a clean... Look at these ruts over here. And back where we were just checking out some parking spots, there was a permanent private residence there. So I can't imagine them dealing with all the people that are coming in and out of here. And also, yeah, this road when it's nasty, when it's wet. I guess at least in this area it's not wet that often, but when it is, I imagine it's not fun.
So one thing we're kind of learning is we don't want to travel too much at night if we can avoid it. First of all, I think because when you do that, you miss some beautiful scenery. It's kind of the main reason you do van life, is to be able to see things as you're on the open road. And secondly is for instances like this, where you're not 100% sure where you can stay. I mean, there's no Walmart or Cracker Barrel, so you have to rely on different sources like iOverlander and things like that to see what other people have done. And usually when you do iOverlander, it's a lot of these kind of dirt roads. I guess they're called fire roads. So today I wanted to make it a point that we left enough time to get here and explore while it was still daylight, because I can't imagine trying to do this road at night only to realize you're not happy with the spot and have to turn around and do the whole thing again. Oof, because this road is bad. Golly.
So now we've backtracked to try to see if we can find a spot we're a little more comfortable with. This one's just right alongside the road, so it'll be probably a little bit louder, but you feel more comfortable here?
All right, this is starting to feel more our speed.
I didn't realize there was actually a little road here and parking areas.
Roads is still a little bumpy, but I think we can make it.
And it's not all mud. And it looks like there's a cool view on the other side of those trees. What do you think, Kitty? You like this spot? You like this spot, Kitty?
Do some footwork here. Check things out. pretty obvious that people use this spot to hang out overnight. People have obviously been here before. Got our nose free and clear in case we need to bolt for any reason.
This is definitely a nicer spot. The other spot was all dirt everywhere. This will be nicer for Greg going for a walk tonight because it's a little bit more gravelly. And it's just really pretty here. And right now we have it all to ourselves. So it looks like there's a canyon back here. I think where we were was actually up there before, but that's a private residence on this side. And then, yeah, there's a canyon back there. Maybe a nice view in the morning. Oh yeah, I think Steve made a good decision on this one. Listen to the bugs, and look at that view. Not bad for a free overnight camping spot. Can you hear that? It's like we have our own little concert out here. That's fun. Alright, well, we're settled in here for the night. What did you think about Bryce Canyon today?
I thought it was very Bryce. I mean, nice.
I agree, it was very nice. My opinion, or takeaway from our visit, was that it's a very magical place. Like I said before, all those hoodoos kind of feels like almost like you're in a chess game or something. It's kind of neat. But if you're pressed for time, I would say that one day is sufficient. I don't think, like, as you drive around, it's that much different everywhere you go. I think one day is plenty. We did spend 2 days, and it was nice. Also, if you're looking for something to do there, I highly recommend the hike that we did. It was the Navajo Loop to the Queen's Garden. And we read several places online and had feedback from others that one of the nicer hikes, and we agree. And we would say to do it counterclockwise, because if you do it clockwise, it's a little more strenuous coming up. So I think we did it the good way and really enjoyed that hike.
They even have some signs posted that recommends doing it that way.
Yeah. So we really enjoyed our time there. We hope you enjoyed coming along with us. That's it for this time. We're going to keep moving on. Tomorrow we're going to Zion National Park. We're looking forward to checking out a new place.
Thanks for watching. As always, we love hearing from you, so drop us a comment below. And we'll catch you on the next one.
See you guys.